video, I thought I'd share it with you guys what are our plans for our old house and garden this year. If you are new in my channel, my name is Kim and I'm a Filipina living here in Slovakia. And back in 2020, we bought a land with an old house in it that we are slowly renovating while we are living here. Over the past years, we already did a lot of small improvements in this house and in our garden. And when I look back, I could not believe how much accomplishments we have already achieved. Sometimes, since we are living here, I feel like I do not notice the effects of the small changes that we have been doing in this house and our garden. And so it's really nice that we are making these videos because I can look back and watch the before and after footage of our house, and it makes me really appreciate what we have done here already and how it looks now, because it's totally different from where we started. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you what are the plans that we have for this year. I briefly mentioned it in my last video if you have watched it. And so in today, I'm going to share with you the list of the things that we are planning for this year. Although I would say that a lot of these plans are highly influenced by the arrival of our baby boy, because it's also a big surprise for us for this year, but we have to accommodate it and change our lives and plans for this year. So these plans are highly influenced by his arrival. And yes, as I have mentioned in my previous video, I'm going to share with you the gender of my baby, and I'm going to have a boy, and I am already looking forward. I'm so happy to share with you guys this news because you have been following my journey here in Slovakia ever since the beginning. So it just feels like it's the right thing to do. But anyways, let's now start talking about the plans that we're gonna have for our old house. As you know, guys, that we have this really old house. It's probably 50 to 60 years old by now. And it's big for us, and it's so expensive to heat it up. For the last 3 winters, what we've been doing is that we have one room, which is our bedroom, that we are heating up with a wood stove. And then for the rest of the house and the rooms, we are heating them up with these radiators that are existing here already when we moved in. But they run with the gas, and you know how it is here right now in Europe with the gas prices. It is expected to go even higher. So old heating system plus expensive gas is a perfect way to make your bank account bleed, so we want to change it. So the biggest improvement that we're gonna have for this house is, of course, changing this heating system. We are going to change these all these radiators, the pipes and everything, with the new condensation coil. I forgot the name of this machine, but we're gonna be changing all of them, and hopefully this will make a more efficient way to heat this house. So all these things are gonna happen in April, just 1 month from now. So I'm going to make a separate video about that, how we demolish all these radiators and change them and all these pipes. So watch out for that. So the next thing that's gonna happen in April as well is the renovation of this room. This is our toilet, shower, and laundry room at one. When we moved in here, we didn't do a lot of changes actually because it's still functional. So we just basically changed the electrical wirings, we added or changed the lights, and just basically generally clean it, and also added this water heating system. But for this year in April as well, we are going, it's a bit echoey, so so if the audio is not very good, sorry about that. But for this year we are going to renovate it, make it a little bit more um, more functional and suits our need. So what we're planning is that for this wall, because it's kind of divided, we have here on the right side our shower, and then on the left side is our toilet. I'm gonna show you actually. So it looks like this, so you can see that there's like a wall in between of them and two doors. So we wanted to demolish this wall, remove it, and make it like just one big space. So here is our shower, and inside we just have this bathtub and a simple shower here. And the plan for this year is that we're just gonna remove this bathtub. We'll have a glass panel here, that we will have a simple shower. It will be a lot easier for me and when we have this baby, so it will be a lot of space in here. This wall we're going to break down. This radiator will be put, I think, on this part of the wall, and I guess that's basically it. So it will be a lot of spaces in here already to move around, because now it's just cramped and it's kind of weird with all this division. So in this part we're going to have our laundry area. We're still gonna keep this washing machine here. This wall is gonna stay, but this water heating system we're going to remove because it will be replaced with the central one anyway. And then we're going to change this sink as well with the new one. We already bought it from IKEA. So yeah, and then we're just gonna add some kind of small cabinets around for storage, and then that's gonna be it. It's just gonna be a simple bathroom. And the last plan that we have for this house is that hopefully we'll be able to change the floors of this room. This is our main corridor by the entrance. For the time being, we've been using it like a greenhouse. Especially for starting our seedlings, because this we got a really nice big windows that allows a lot of light, so it's perfect for our seedlings. But hopefully for this year, when we're able to change the floor, then it will be our nice entrance area. We're gonna have here add some cabinets for our shoes finally, so they will not be scattered on the floor. You can see them here. But yeah, so that's gonna be the plan this year. Hopefully on April my husband will have a spare time to do it while all the reconstructions are happening here. So it will just be one big mess, but let's see if he will have enough time. So now on to our garden this year. I already started my seedlings inside the house. We have this small greenhouse here. Actually it's our entrance corridor, and I started my salads, the lettuces, and for this year we're going to try with the brassicas again, like the cabbages, the broccolis, so we'll see if we get success. If you remember last year, the first time that we did gardening, we tried brassica for the very first time, but it wasn't so successful because we got a lot of infestation of these black flies and we didn't harvest anything. So hopefully this year we'll be able to do it. I started it early so they'll be strong. I have here nice broccoli, cabbages, and Brussels sprouts already big, so maybe in the early spring when the weather is nice we can transplant them outside. So now we are here outside in front of our house. It's a beautiful day today. It's a bit cold and a little bit windy, but when the sun is shining like this, I like it. One of the biggest update that we're gonna have for this year as well is that actually it's a job for my husband because he need to finish these 2 terraces that he started last year. So we have here in front of our kitchen. Here we going to have some outside seating. The plan is that later on, do you see the old window over there? We're going to turn it into a door. So we're going, because we have to change it anyway, and then when we change it, we're just gonna turn it into a door so that we have a direct passage from our kitchen to this outside seating, so that in the summer we can actually have our dining time outside, enjoy the sun with our little one. And the second terrace will be over there at the end of our garden. Come, let's have a look. So now we are here in the second terrace that we're planning to make. It's the end of our old house. If you remember, this used to be a jungle. Here we have the huge walnut tree that we cut previous year. I don't remember anymore when was it, but yeah, now it's sitting here with these mushrooms growing. Originally we wanted to make something here with I don't know, like a table or something, but we will see what we will come up with it, because we already bought a wooden set of tables and chairs. Actually, it's made to order by my husband, and so we're going to put it here. He started digging the soil already, so hopefully this year he'll be able to finish it. Here we plan to have something like a pergola or something, and then we can have a barbecue party here with our friends and families. He will have this pizza oven here where he can make pizza during the summer, so I'm excited about that and I'm looking forward, but we'll see if he will be able to finish all this job. So now let's go to the back of our garden. And then another update that we're gonna have for this year is this self-watering system or irrigation for our garden. Last year we put this up, but I know we just tried it for some of our beds and it was working. This is running through just gravity. So we'll just fill it up, and then we will have this hose that we will put in our beds, and it should water our plants, especially during the hot weather in summer. We noticed after 3 years of gardening that watering is a lot of job. It takes so much time, especially that we have a really huge garden, and for just the two of us we need to somehow automize it, and this is our solution. So we have this one, and then we're going to add few more. We already have another of this stand. It is made by our very good neighbor. He is a very handy man. He made it for us, and then there's another one. We just need to buy another of this container, and we're just gonna put them scattered around this garden, so it will be a lot easier for us to water our plants. Another job that we have to do this year, actually before the spring comes, spring is coming in a few weeks, we have to remove this plastic cover that we put 2 years ago, or when we started this garden. For about 3 seasons we were planting here the tomatoes, and I think now the weeds are totally dead. So we will open it up, and then for this year we are just going to plant here the green peas, the beans, so that the soil can recover and we can put it can absorb some nitrogen from these plants, so also it can rest a little bit, and then for the next year we can use it for some other crops. So it's still a huge area that we need to put out and dig a little bit so the soil will be loose, and then we can start planting the green peas or the harashok in early spring. So we are in the farthest back of our garden. It's getting a little bit windy now. So if the audio of this video is not so good, please forgive me. I'm just shooting with my phone. So in this area, we haven't done anything here. We planted a couple of plants at the back, but there's so much space. So now we are thinking of putting our chickens here. My husband already bought the chicken coop, and we're going to assemble it early spring when the weather is nice. And we're going to buy 4 chickens to start, because our neighbor, actually we have neighbor, maybe 2 of them they have their own chickens. And I don't know if you can see it from here, it's in my background. And we were inspired that they can have their own eggs, so we also wanted to have our own. And so we're gonna start here with a small coop, and we're gonna have 4 chickens and maybe eventually have more. We were thinking that maybe we can have 20 to 50 chickens and sell the eggs to our neighbors and friends and relatives here, but we don't know yet. It's still a plan in the future if we're gonna do it or not, but maybe we will. So what you guys think, let me know in the comment section below if it's a good idea or not, and what's your thoughts about it. Lastly, my husband task basically all these things that we were going to do in the garden is his task for this year, because I will probably be very busy with our baby. So the last task that he got for this year is to finally finish the fencing of our property. The left side it depends where you are looking or where you're facing, but the other side is already finished, and then the back is already finished. As you can see, we already have a small gate there, and on this side maybe a couple of meters, I don't know, 20-30 meters that we just need to put the fence. And it's also important because when we're gonna have a chicken, we wanted to protect them as well, not wake up just one morning and one is missing or 2 of them are missing. Because actually our neighbor told us that he already lost a couple of chickens because of some predators like foxes who likes to eat the chicken. So we have to protect them, so we have to finish this fencing. Hopefully my husband will be able to do it. So let's see, he got a lot of job this year. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope that you like this video, and I hope that I will see you again in my next one, where I'm going to share all the updates of all the things that I've shared with this video. If you like this, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you want to help me more, you can also click the join button below and be my member. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will be updated whenever I upload a new video. So thanks again, and I will see you again next time. Ciao!